Hey gang, today we're going to continue on some R&B riffs. This one is very like the OJ's Backstabbers. Super cool riff, not that hard, but just really fun chords to play over, including an exotic chord at the end. So anyway, hope you enjoy. Here's the demo, and then we'll go through it note for note. All right, gang, let's go over this note for note, or chord by chord, if you will. First things first, you can download the backing track there so you can play along with it, and you can solo over it if you'd like. Okay, so in the link below, you can download the backing track. All right, let's go through this now chord by chord. This is in C minor. This progression is in C minor with a little twist at the end. And so let me just play the progression slowly and unadorned so you can hear it, and then we'll go through it chord by chord. And then it repeats. Okay, so we're going to start out with a C minor chord. And I'm barring across the whole thing. This is your standard C minor with the root on the 6th string. So we've got, let me just kind of name out the things. We've got 8, 10, 10, 8, 8, 8. Okay, that's the first chord. You can alternately, if you want, play a C minor 7th, which is just all 8s except you're deadening the 5th string. Right? So either of those chords is great. Here's the second chord. So I usually play that twice. Kind of a standard trick. So basically what you're aiming for is this. On the 4, 3, and 2 strings, 8, 7, and 8, respectively. Now that can be a lot of different chords. It could be, if you put a bass note here, it can be an E minor 7th flat 5 chord. If you put the bass note 1 down, it's an E flat major 7th chord. And if you play this, it's a C 9th. So there's lots of different chords this could be. We're just going to think of it as kind of the kernel of this E flat major 7. So what I do is I slide it up from just 2 frets down, same form. And then I play, on the 1st string, I'll play the 6th. And I usually do that twice. So we've got this so far. Okay, now we're going to come down to this. This is an A flat major 7 with the root on the 4th string, 6th fret. That's an A flat right there. So we've got 4th string, we've got 6, and then we've got 8, 8, 8. So 6, 8, 8, 8. Okay, now we're going to come down 2 frets and play this. This is a G minor 7th chord. Okay, and let's spell that out. We've got, on the 4th string, we've got 5. On the 5th string, we've got, on the 3rd string, we've got 7. And then on the 2nd string, we've got 6. And on the 1st string, we've got 6. So it sounds like this. All right, now for some people, that's a hard, including me, that is a hard chord to finger. So you can make it easier if you want and just play 5, 5, and 6, 6 on the 4, 3, 2, 1 respectively, okay? So either of those is good. So far we've got this. We've got our C minor, our E flat major 7, right? A flat major 7, G minor 7. Now we're going to play this. Another A flat major 7, but just fingered in a different way. The root is here. On the 4th string, we've got 6, 3rd string 5, 2nd string 4, and 1st string 3, sounding like this. Pretty chord. Okay. All right. Here's the last chord. Kind of a jarring chord. That is a G7 flat 5, or I'm sorry, sharp 5. G7 sharp 5 chord. It's actually easier than to think about it, but you just take that G7 and sharp the 5th. That's that. But anyway, let's spell it out. On a 4th string, we've got the 3rd fret, 3rd string 4th, 2nd string 4th, 1st string 3rd. There it is. All right, so slowly we've got this. C minor, E flat 7, E flat major 7, A flat major 7, G minor 7, A flat major 7, G7 sharp 5. All right. Like I said, you can substitute this with the simpler form, like here, 5-5, the G minor 7 with 5-5-6-6. It doesn't sound much different. That's called the 6-9 chord. It actually sounds pretty similar. Let's check it out. Sounds virtually the same as this. A little more open feeling, but they both work. All right, so that's it for the chords. And yeah, I just want to show you, as we kind of go out on this, how fun it is to solo over this. So let me kind of put it on a backing track. So let's kind of play it. And you can use the C minor pentatonic if you want. There's a few other solo or a few other things you could use, but that works great. Let's check it out. All right, well, there you have it, gang. The more or less the progression to the OJ's Backstabber is such a cool groove. You can put it on a loop and just solo over it, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun to play those slightly exotic chords. All right, until next time, we'll see you on down the road.